someone that I was so impressed with at our Rosendale March that I asked her to come and speak here today. Her name is Maitreya Motel. And I just want y'all to know, no pressure, Maitreya, this young lady is 14 years old. Let's give it up for Maitreya. And the daughter of Carrie, who's taking care of the mic.
Hi, my name is Maitreya Motel, and I'll be attending Kingston High in the fall. Here we've been talking about the 4th of July, and that has got me thinking about the Declaration of Independence, specifically the promises at the start: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These rights were the starting promises of this country, America, the land where your life is your own, the land of the free, the land where people can pursue their dreams, except this promise has been broken. People of color have these rights taken away every single day. For starters, life. It's the simplest thing. No one should be killed. And yet some police have taken this most basic right and thrown it away, choosing to murder innocents for playing with a toy gun, or wearing a ski mask when it was cold outside, or jogging around the neighborhood. Ayanna Stanley Jones was a 7-year-old girl whose favorite color was pink. On May 16th, 2010, a team of police came into her house when she was lying asleep on the couch and shot her in the head. The officer who shot her was only charged with involuntary manslaughter, and he got off. Officer Joseph Weekly didn't spend a single day in prison. In 15 days, Ayanna would have turned 18. Her dad wore a pink tie to her funeral. Children shouldn't be dying in this country. Police shouldn't be taking away people's futures because of the color of their skin, and being enabled to do it by the system. This is murder. It's murder. It's legalized murder. What kind of evil does it take to shoot a sleeping 7-year-old?
Go ahead, girl.
And then there's liberty. We have 5% of the world population, but 25% of the world's prison population. There are 12.3 million incarcerated people in the country. 12% of this country is black, and yet African Americans make up 40% of the prison population.
Educate.
1 in 3 black men will be imprisoned in their lifetime. And by contrast, only 1 in 17 white men will spend time in jail. Tough on crime initiatives, sentencing disparities, private prisons, the fact that felons can't vote after they've served their sentences, and need I remind you, 1 in 3. These all show the racism built directly into our system, taking away people's liberty and voice in our democracy. And finally, the pursuit of happiness. America is supposed to be the land where anyone can grow up to be whatever they want. Some people don't even get to grow up at all. And people of color have to deal with extra levels of scrutiny and less pay at their jobs, plus everyday racism and suspicion. Black women make on average 62 cents to a white man's dollar. And when it comes to realizing the American dream, sure, we're all on the same racetrack, but people of color's lane has hurdles. Hurdles I'm not gonna have to deal with. And how are kids supposed to be happy and be kids when they're told the police might kill them? That they can't play with toy guns, can't be impolite, have to be twice as careful. How are you supposed to be happy when you know you might die? Wow. The founding promise of this nation was life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but it is a promise that has not been delivered. The country of dreams continues to be a nightmare for so many people. Frederick Douglass was right. This isn't a free country until the police stop murdering innocent people who had a life, who had hopes and dreams and families. This isn't a free country until we confront systemic racism and destroy it.
Yes. You better say that.
No one deserves to feel unsafe, limited, to fear for their lives. So if the institution of police doesn't reform, then we get rid of them. I hope that they'll reform. I hope that we will change these racist policies, but if the policies don't change, it's time to remove this infection from our democracy.
That's right. Come on.
We need a world where the Pledge of Allegiance isn't hypocritical and the Declaration is true. We need to keep up this fight even as media attention fades, because a promise was made to us and we're all going to get what was promised. We're gonna get life, we're gonna get liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for everyone. The 4th of July is most importantly not just a day of patriotism, but a day of revolution. We might need a day of revolution. Let's make the 4th of July a day that everyone can celebrate. A day that isn't just a twisted reminder of the privilege and the haves and the have-nots in this country. We need the truth. We need equality. We need action, and we need it now. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here.